Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Domino's Diecast. Today we're going to go to the 60s, particularly the early 60s. We're entering into the space age in this episode. As you all can tell right now, this is a Corvette, a 1962 Chevrolet Corvette to be exact. These were very popular for their time. Very expensive cars and very fast. I'm not really sure what you would call this particular shade of red. It's quite similar to my Chevrolet Nomad from '57, although a little darker. This is more of a reddish color, kind of like a burnt red. Not really sure what you would call it though. It does have a name. As you can see, there is Corvette displayed right across the front there, very nicely. I love the design of this so much. The dual headlamps, which became popular in 1958. Before then, they were pretty much outlawed in every state. Then they realized it was practical. A lot of people love Corvettes. Probably Chevrolet's most famous sports car and best-selling. Since the time of its creation in 1955, I do not have a 55 Corvette, but that is when the Corvette was born. Born the same year as Ford's Thunderbird. They've always been competing since then. I'm sure a lot of people would argue that the Corvette has won in the sports section. Most Thunderbirds these days, which I don't even think they make them anymore, were more laid back. Curious that this does not have white wall tires, and I think that is because they wanted it to look more sporty. You know, being a sports car, they didn't want it to look too classy, and that was kind of a 50s thing. So moving into the 60s, you see less and less white wall tires, and something that was very famous on just about all Corvettes was this chrome piece right here on the hubcaps. You would see that on just about every single model, up until, of course, the modern era. I like this front bumper design. I think that was very genius, the way it comes out and wraps around this way. Still keeping the class that carrying over from the 50s into the 60s. I like the raised back end right here, how it raises up over the tire. Here's the fueling cap. This trunk does not open, but the hood and the doors do, which I will demonstrate soon. Here is Chevrolet Corvette embedded in the back. And of course the taillights, which are very iconic. Anyone can recognize a Corvette just by looking at the taillights. And Chevrolet prided themselves in that. Doors are very tiny, as you can see. This is also a permanent hardtop 1/18th scale model. So I cannot remove the top, and I'll show the interior as best I can right here. Nicely detailed for it. I'm not sure, I think it was the company known as Route 66 who produced this model. Of course, they took their name from the very famous actual road and also the song. Only two-seater Chevrolet Corvettes were roadsters. I like this little chrome piece right here. I do believe this was actually functional for the engine to allow air in through there, so it's like a chrome venting. This is more of the large, thicker chrome piece down here. Rare for a sports car, especially of its time, having rear view mirrors on both sides here. Normally that would just be on the driver's side, so it was actually... You'd only see that in luxury cars, so that is an interesting thing to see on this particular car. The hood does open, like I said before, it opens this way, and I'll show you the very detailed interior of the engine bay. I like that there's just one little tiny strip of chrome that runs down both sides there. And I like how it just comes straight down in between the headlamps. That's really sleek. I really like that. Very eye-catching. I'm not too big on Corvettes, but this one caught my eye and I really liked it. I mostly like the 1955 model. Those were my favorites, but this one's really nice. I really do like it. And I like how the back bumpers perfectly accent the same design as the front, only just a little bit longer, as you can see. And another license plate here. Looks like it's real, but it's not. It's got a California plate. I bet this car would look very nice in black, too. Maybe I'll try to find a black one. Well, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed me showing my 1962 Chevrolet Corvette, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.